Hello, hello. So today I was thinking about doing The Sims, but I've got a couple of things I need to update with mods and that sort of thing. So I've decided to just go with Final Fantasy. I'm doing some Wondrous Tales with my main Ilt, so that's what we're doing today, really. Let's hop on and get on with it. So I've just done the Void Ark, I've just unlocked that. So let's look into the next quest, shall we? The Weeping City. I was just about to fly out to Ishgard and track you down. You remember Katshi, that Machi familiar? We've been working with them on a plan to find Diabolos and the Queen's coffin. There have been void scent sightings from pirates all over, so we know that Batwing bugger is hiding someplace in the sky. We just don't know exactly where. And as for going about pinpointing the location, Leofard and the feline are bickering over just exactly how. That's where you come in. If you use a spare moment or two, you could use a third opinion to break the stalemate. Besides all that, Leofard's eager to have another hand to help in the search, so come on over to the Parrock as soon as you're able. You know the way from here, don't you? Okay, let's go. I've noticed this one does appear on my Wondrous Tales quite a lot, and obviously I haven't unlocked it yet, so that's what I'm going to do. Stacia. Thanks for coming. The captain and the cat are inside, still having their discussion. Talk to Leofard, will you, before I strangle the both of them? Let's go in. If you're here to ask about the Queen's coffin, then you best turn around and walk straight out again. This aggravating furball's turned my mood sour as month-old algoat milk. Leofard, Il's come all this way to help us, at your request, I might add. She deserves to hear where we stand on the search at least. Grumpy faces. The search is giving me ulcers is what it is. By all reports, Diabolos is lurking somewhere in the heavens, building up his forces, but the sky is a vast dome as high as the ocean is deep, and we've not the pirates to scour every damn floating rock. That's when I tried my luck with Radlia. You remember her, don't you? Captain of the Talons, blonde hair, one eye, stole our bloody compass. Well, I've been eavesdropping with that link pearl I slipped into the case in, hoping to catch something useful, but all I've heard from her and her sorry crew is snoring, grumbling and japes about the Archbishop's holy nethers. In the end, it seems we'd no choice but to do this the hard way, but a certain mewling annoyance refused to acknowledge the truth of it. You cannot possibly hope to investigate the entire sky with this meagre handful of ne'er-do-wells. I find my suggestion to seek aid from your fellow pirate gangs a perfectly reasonable one under the circumstances. Ah, stow it, you mangy alley cat. You've not the faintest idea of how sky pirates operate. Best case scenario, we'd be locked into a deal to hand over any treasure we find, and that's assuming we weren't laughed out of the room to begin with. You cannot assume that every man and woman shares your base morality. If we but made the attempt, I'm sure we could convince some few of the nobility of our causes. And so it goes round and round. Knowing pirates as I do, I find myself siding with the captain on this one. But what of you, Il? Any thoughts on the matter? We should handle this ourselves. They are pirates after all. See there? Even Ilt agrees with me. We proceed as we have been and try to cover as much sky as possible. However we tackle things though, we've a long road ahead of us. I'll see if I can't think up a better way to shorten it. You might as well head back to your adventures, Ilt, unless you're willing to lend us your experience in another matter, that is. Utata, our chief engineer, has been mumbling about the Void Ark and cursing under her breath for days. Might be as you can provide some insight into her dilemma. She is conducting her research in the Sea of Clouds, yes? Well, I should rather discuss the properties of the Void Ark than continue with this fruitless debate. I shall see you down there, Ilt. Okay. Where's the... oh, it's that way. Landing gate. Cold Wind? Ooh. That makes me think Cold Wind Farm, which makes me think Dead by Daylight. Ah! Okay. Oh, there's a thingy here. Actually, let me switch character quickly. Or character, because my ninja needs the thingy and I don't. There we go. It's only 18,000, but it's better than Nout. Okay. I love my caracal. Best mount in the game. Liz! How are you, my darling? How was your day out with Moss yesterday? Yes, it was wonderful. Oh, I'm glad to hear it. I'm good, I'm good. Back to work tomorrow, which I could have done without. I needed a little bit longer to just rest and relax. But yeah, other than that, I'm good. I'm glad you had a good time yesterday. Troubles you, Mistress Utata. We were told that some matter regarding the Void Ark was causing you no small measure of grief. Oh, they won't. Yeah, I hope so. I usually give myself at least a half day, so I hope I have, to catch up on emails rather than dive straight back in. But yeah. Socks, hey! Mistress Utata, what are you... Ah! Yeah, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed I planned it well. Oh, Pokeshi! Ah, I feel so much better now. My apologies, Kachi. You had the misfortune to enter my field of view just as I felt the intense desire to squeeze something warm and furry. Oh, hello, Nicholas. What would you like us to call you? Welcome in. Hi. I can't see who said my name. The weather here is messing up my stream. Oh no, I hope it's not too bad. But yeah, Liz was saying hi to Socks. It was just looking at him like the Michael Wazowski meme. She's just like... But welcome in. Ah, so you know Liz. Nicholas is alright, nice to see another Crystal Data. I am Crystal Data. I've got this main character and my other character on here. So this, I've got a Viera on this one, I've got a Hyur as my other one. But yeah, I love seeing other people on... Oh, you're on Curl. I'm on Malboro. I do have an alt on Curl, actually, but I play it with one specific person over there. But yeah, we might have to jump in and play a couple of games together soon. That'd be nice. I always love seeing people that are on Crystal, because then it's like, yay, we can actually play together. And Crystal, I have played on a couple of other servers, and Crystal's my favourite, to be fair. It's this damnable ecto compass. I made another one, you see, identical in all respects to the first compass that Radley stole. But look, it points in a completely different direction to where the Void Ark should currently be. I don't understand what I did wrong. I used the same plans, the same parts. I had a character on Marlborough, but I had one on Curl and it became my main. Yeah, I started, my original character wasn't on Marlborough. And then I ended up, this one became my main. I love her. So, I can imagine that would be infuriating. And you are certain there are no flaws in the design or materials? Positive. I've tweaked and adjusted and replaced every single piece, but it refuses to function as intended. I'm on the verge of tossing the blasted thing over the edge. What do you make of this, Ilt? Something may have happened to the Void Ark. Yes, the cause may indeed lie outside the compass itself. We must consider this dilemma from a broader perspective. Might you explain to us the principle by which the ectocompass tracks the Void Ark? It all comes down to etheric signature. I discovered that the Void Ark is encompassed by an energy of rather peculiar composition, so I simply tuned the compass to follow its unique trail. Oh, thank you for the follow, Nicholas. Thank you so much. Big love. Thank you. I can't believe how close we're getting to 250. I have said that when we get to 250, I'll be doing another 12-hour stream, so we're getting there. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. An energy of peculiar composition, you say? Of course. The Ark was propelled by the siphoned energies of void scent. Could it be that the compass was tracking not the vessel itself, but the ether of the entities imprisoned within? That would certainly explain why the compass now points in a different direction than one would expect. After all, Diabolos and the Shadow Queen are no longer on board the Ark. Are you implying that if we plotted a course based on the readings from the ectocompass, we would arrive on the demon's doorstep, so to speak? Just so, Mistress Utata. Assuming my theory is correct, we no longer require outside assistance to pursue our elusive quarry. She does. She's a familiar. She's a familiar. It's catchy. Oh, Stacia, what perfect timing. You won't believe the wonderful discovery we've just... Talon airships have been spotted en route to our nest. If it's revenge they're looking for, we'd best head back and make ready for them. Okay, off we go. Sounds like we're going to have some fisticuffs with Bradley here. Tilt that up a little bit more. There we go. Truce, Redbill. We need your help to save Captain Radlier. Ah! So who do you want to give me? But don't forget, there is a penalty to this. You have to answer the question as well. So who would you like me to answer as well? That's gone up a bit further than I intended. Ooh. Stay where you put. I do. We are LGBTQIA plus friendly here. Have you beat all the MSQ? Not all of them, but I'm very close to the end. I've been leveling up my classes. Just got my white mage to 80 the other day. Nice. You're one of Radley's favourites. You threatened my crew, steal our compass, and now you come crawling to me for help? What kind of unholy mess have you Cretans stumbled into? Aye, we took your damn compass, but it didn't show us to the ghost ship. We ended up at some mouldy old ruins, lousy with void scent. Before we knew it, some sort of spider demon was knocking our ships out of the sky. The two of us managed to pull away, but we saw what happened to them as we got caught on the ground. If the captain survived the massacre, she's stuck there with no wings to fly out again. Any celebrity? Rachel Weisz. Oh, should I give 3 or just 1? You have your red mage, astrologian, and white mage at 80. Nice. Trying to decide which class to work on next. I'll show you my listings in a second. But we also have some details in Discord. We actually have a Final Fantasy section in the Discord if you would like to join. And you can actually pull up, I've got the Sir Emmerich bot, so you can actually pull up a little little thingy of your... Okay, do all three. Oh, my sound just went. One sec. There we go, it's back. So Rachel Weisz, Jason Isaacs, and... Who else? Brendan Fraser from his, for about 20 years ago, maybe? What about you? You got to answer as well. Desio Hale. Nice. So yeah, if you go into, I'll show you how to do it. If you go into, there's a channel called, there's one channel called Final Fantasy Series, and you can do that in there as well. Let me just give you a quick cheer. But also you can do it in Bot's Gonna Bot. So what you can do is if you go in there, and I'll show you how to do it. So if you type in I am, then I believe it's the world first. So if you do it like that, then it'll log you in, and then you type in who am I. When it finishes doing its thing, it just has to get the information. It's just taking a moment by the looks of it. There we go. And then you do who am I, and it gives you a little rundown of your character. So you can see I'm currently as a scholar. I'm a Viera Vina. My guardian is Limlane the Navigator. I'm a First Storm Lieutenant in the Grand Company, and I actually run the Cheeky Nuggets. I've got 12% minions and mounts and 12% of the achievements, and then you can see which levels I am in everything. So it's kind of cool. And obviously you can just cut and paste the picture. I'd kiss Jennifer Lawrence, bang Billie Eilish, and kill Ryan Reynolds, because why not? Oh, poor Ryan Reynolds. Why don't you give that link Pearl a listen, Captain? Might be as we can learn if Radley is alive or dead at least. Oh, so much buzzing. Can't hear a blasted... Wait, I'm getting some words. They're after Machi artifact. Damn demons are searching. Hide. And then a bunch of screaming. Seems Radley is still kicking for now, but who knows for how long. It does, yeah. So you just put question mark, I am, the world name, so it'll be Curl, and then your character name, and it pops up. I've half a mind to leave Radley to her fate, but I never turn my back on an adventure, especially when the scent of treasure is in the air, eh? Now tell me where you found these ruins. You'll help us then. You're a good man, Redbill. We left the captain in the Yafame Saltmoor, just northwest of Mordona. In Yafame, you say? Then you must speak of the ruined shell of Match itself. By Shitoto's black heart. Could they be after the Nullstone? Oh no, that's absolutely fine. Get some drink. Get some food. What's that, Puss? You think you know what those fiends are after? Right, Utata, see that these talons are patched up, and have the Raimeel ready to fly, and don't spare the oil. You know I love to hear her purr. Ilt, Stacia, bring the furball to my quarters, and we'll have ourselves a chat about our impending trip to Old Match. Match? I'm not entirely sure. No one said it aloud, so I'll just have to guess. So we're going to have to go rescue Radley, huh? Ooh, yum. Hey Jasmine, how are you? Oh, no, don't worry about it. You don't need to raid. You don't need to raid at all. But let me give you a quick shout out because you are a lovely bean. Apple and plum crumble for dessert. Oh, sounds good.
What was that laugh? You very happy about that?
Yeah, because it was a killer. And I don't know
It's cool, isn't it? So yeah, you can use any of the Sir Emmerich commands on there. I'm good, thanks. Yeah, I was watching your stream for a bit. I had to lurk when Detroit Become Human came on because I haven't actually played it myself, and I'm going to, so I didn't want to get spoiled. But yeah, I was enjoying it. Did you have a good end of stream? Right, Furball, let's hear about this artifact that Diabolos is looking for. If I am to speak of the Nullstone, then I must first explain the method by which Machi sorcerers would bind the Voidsent into service. Yeah, I didn't want any spoilers. A friend showed me a fun game we could all play. It's Goose Goose Duck. It's like a free Among Us. Oh, send me the link and I'll have a check into it. Ended really well, thank you. I'm semi-happy with the outcome I got. Good, good. I'm glad to hear it, Jasmine. Very glad. Let's see. The more powerful the Voidsent, the more difficult it is to manifest its presence in this world. Their own immense strength weighs them down like an anchor, you see, preventing them from breaking the surface of our dimension. And that is why they cooperate with mortal sorcerers. A mage can provide a suitable vessel for the summoning, or rip a large enough hole in the fabric of reality for the entity itself to step through. And let me guess, the mage forces the Voidsent to agree to a pact in return for the invitation into our world. That is correct, but it'd be foolhardy to suspect such devious and malevolent creatures to abide by the spirit of even the most carefully worded contract. Thus did the Machi Magi construct an occult device that would more securely bind the Voidsent to their will, a safeguard of sorts that to the best of my knowledge yet lies entombed within the remnants of the ancient city. It's on Steam. Nice. I'll have a look at it then. The Nullstone was seen as a last resort. Should a Voidsent break its pact and turn on its summoner, the mage could use the relic to disperse the very essence of even the most potent entity, obliterating it completely. I can't see the royals of the void taking too kind to a threat like that. Seems these sorcerers were just as ruthless as the monsters they summoned. I love the little feet moving. When it came to the glory of match, the ends justified the means. In any event, we can be certain that Diabolos seeks to secure the Nullstone before it falls into mortal hands, and thereby ensure the Skahatch will reign unopposed. Alright, so we know what the fiends are after, but what I don't understand is why should such a valuable relic left behind when the mages knew a colossal flood was on the way? Its value was the very reason they chose not to risk its relocation. The Nullstone is kept within a structure constructed for the purpose, secured behind powerful wards and protected by deadly guardians. And with the rising of the waters, they reasoned that the artifact would be sunk along with the city, far beyond the reach of any vengeful Voidsent. But now that Yafame is more swamp than sea, the demons have only the wards and the guardians to deal with, and I doubt they'd be wasting their time down there in the mud if they didn't have some trick to break through the wards. Aye, this has become a race to see who can nab the treasure first, which is just the sort of context a sky pirate lives for. So we slip into the ruins, pinch the relic, and then rescue Radlia right out from under the fiend's noses. Well, I suppose we could save her while we're poking around for loot. I'll grab the new compass from Utata so we know where they're going. Check your weapons, pack your small clothes, and meet me out by the landing when you're ready to fly. Never forget to pack your small clothes. Okay. We'll fly directly to Yafame from here. Once we arrive, you forge ahead with your band of adventurers as you did on the Art Guild. Just keep slicing into the depths until you reach that Nullstone. We don't want to risk getting knocked out of the sky like the Talons, so you best land a little ways out from the ruins and head in on foot. The Furball says he knows the place well enough to guide you, so me and the Red Bills will follow behind on rescue duty. You concentrate on smashing a path through to the artefact. We'll check the nooks and crannies for Radlia and her crew. Don't let your guard down once you reach the ruins though, eh? There's likely golems and such in there that are worse than the fiends outside. We wouldn't want our hero losing their head now, would we? Nice. Alright, it's now accessible. So I'm not going to do it instantly because it does pop up a lot in the Wondrous Tales. And I actually have one more that I need to do before I can turn this one in. I don't have that one. I have yet to unlock that. So there's a couple here that I haven't done. But let's do a level 60. So, but I will travel quickly to Edilshire, which is where I'll get my new... There it is. Where I'll get my new book. Okay. Oh, came in on that side. Okay. Okay, so this is where I'm going to need to go. And let's pop in a quick level 60, which that actually would serve, but I don't want to do it twice in a row. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to put in for the anti-tower, because that is quite a short dungeon, and it will serve our needs. So there we go, level 60, the anti-tower. And hopefully we can get in quickly, because I'm going in as a DPS. But that's the person I need to speak to when I'm done. Let's see. Do you have any good stuff, Rowena? Oh, you're just going to talk to me. Let's see what's in here. I think I've got some of these, but it looks like they're all down level anyway. Okay, what can I offload while I'm here? Definitely those. Yeah, don't want it. Okay, they're level 80 archer, so I'm not going to be able to wear them for ages, so I'll be able to replace these. At least I can clear out some stuff. Okay, I need the rest of it. Do you know what? Let me, I'm going to switch. I'm going to go in as a healer. I won't get any points for it, but that doesn't actually matter. So let's go in as a scholar, because I'll get in quicker. There we go. Great, she knows. Ah. And so the amount of points I'll get for this is, yeah, it's not going to make much of a difference, because I need about 13 million, I think, for my ninja anyway, so I can get that at a later point in the game where I get more XP for it. Okay, let's go. So he's wearing this Guardian gear. I love Ishgard. It's probably my favourite. Oh, we got a little Lalafell dancer. That's so cute. Chakra Khan. Love it. Love it. Why is that not? There we go. Yum. quite like this dungeon. It's a good one when you need to run a couple of bits, because it's quite quick for a dungeon. It's like everyone knows what they're doing here, which is always helpful. Poison, 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 and then blow you up. Boom. I don't know what possessed me to put... Hold on, that's not what I meant to do. I don't know what possessed me to put that there, so let me move it. What am I going to swap it for? Okay, let's go. Get some attacks in. He's going down quick. We definitely have a experienced group here. Ah, crap. I didn't move quick enough. I've been toaded! Looks like Chakra Khan by the looks of it. Boing, 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 boing. Okay, you did. I love the way they just sort of zoom. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Remembering why I like playing. Give me a spicy lurk. Ooh, a spicy lurk. How's it going to be spicy? Down they go. So one thing White Mage can't do is they can't use any sort of, bio attack, whereas the other two can, the other two healers. So when you go from playing kind of Astrologian or Scholar back to playing White Mage, it's like, I can't do dot. Ziggy! Not entirely sure why it didn't hit them, but okay. Get behind a rock! Oh, wrong button. Meant that one. Not the end of the world though. Gyrating Glare. That's the name of an attack, isn't it? There we go. Lita! How are you today, my lovely? We're just doing some Wondrous Tales. Good, same. Same actually. Tired but okay. Which is pretty much how I feel most of the time. Tired but okay. I've just hopped on my main and I'm doing some Wondrous Tales so that I can level up my my ninja a bit. I'll have that, thank you. Down you go. Load them up. Ooh. Crackety crackety. Nope. Have you had a nice relaxing weekend at least? Get them all poisoned. Oh no, I do not want to turn off TV, thank you. Clear prison, nice. Right, and this is the final boss, and then we're done with this dungeon. I wasn't lying when I said it was short for a dungeon. These dolls creep a lot of people out, as you can probably imagine. Oh, he got himself confused. Right, who's it going to be? Now the idea is to not stand in the way of the... Oh, come on. That was silly. Just stood there and took the big attack. I'm going to give you the thingy. Wondrous Tales duty complete, which should mean that we've done the one for last week, because I didn't actually do it yet otherwise. Yes, haha, 9 out of 9. And we did actually get a thing out of it today. So, where am I? I want to go up there. But to get all the points from it, I need to switch into the thing that I want to give it to. So that's 80, it's 80. I want to give it to Ninja. Yep, 79. Chloe's been waiting. Hand it over. So, I think I'm going to select that. Oh, I've got to do this one as well. Do I want that or that? I'm going to take the Time Worn Zonia skin. Nice. Okay. Receive a new journal. That's the one for this week, which I need to finish by Tuesday, preferably. 1 to 49, 60, 61 to 69, 80, Delta Skate, Void Arc. Oh, that's the next one I've got to do for that. It's handy. Palace of the Dead or Heaven on High, Howling Eye, Thorn March, Rival Wings, Containment Bay, Limitless Blue. It's not a bad one this week, actually. That's quite good. Quite a good little list that I've got this week. Alright, let's sell off my Zonia skin map. Let's see. Oh, I didn't even need that. I don't know why I've got it. Here we go. Zonia skin map. What are they going for at the moment? 61,000. Oh, good. They've got their money worth back. They were only selling for like 10,000 the other day, which was kind of a pain. Good, good, good. I'm going to sneeze. Alright, so which one should we do first? Let's have a look. That's not going to give me a level 80 dungeon because I've got some more that I need to unlock by the looks of it. Heaven's Ward Stormblood, that's not going to work. Oh, I can't do it as a ninja, of course, because I'm not level 80 yet. Nearly there, though. What have we got at the moment? I only need 5 million more for her to hit that, so that's good. Why don't I switch her over to Scholar? Actually, no, let's do a bit of White Mage. She's level 80 on that. We'll jump into a level 80 dungeon and get that cleared off. Which one shall we do? Which one shall we do? Amarot is extremely difficult, but it's also extremely sad. Twinning, Grand Cosmos. Now let's do Amarot. I've never done Amarot with other people. I've only ever done it as a trust before. Actually, maybe I'll do it as a trust anyway. I wonder if it'll... Let me see if it'll allow me to do Amarot as a trust. Right, allow me to do the Dying Gasp. These are all Heaven's Ward. No, that won't work. Could do one of these. Where's the... Oh, you don't get trusts in there, do you? You get trusts down here. Nope. Have in a minute. Alright. There we go, Amarot. And I'm going to do it with... What do you mean insufficient level?
My turn!
Ooh, that was loud.
Let's give it our all.
Why is it telling me insufficient level for these guys?
Here we go.
I did this before. So why are they only showing as level 70 odd? Strange. Alright. I guess I'll do it as a duty then. We'll just have to wait for someone to thingy it. There we go. That went nice and quick. So this is a White Mage. This is a different healing class. These are my two preferred healing classes, Scholar and White Mage. Astrologian's right down there. I don't like it so much. Which I know is a bit of a controversial opinion, but there you go. Oh, we're still waiting for someone to... There we go.
Welcome to the final days of Amarant.
Poison moon shadow, huh? Ooh.
The fabric of our star began to fray, and the unchecked energies of creation begat malformed beasts.
So I've already pressed the wrong button. I didn't actually mean to put a shield up here, but shield there is. Although it's not a bad idea to do a shield right at the beginning, because then you can sort of get a feel for what the other people are doing, how they're attacking, etc, etc. So you kind of get to know them a bit better on what they're going to need from you as a healer. Come on. There we go. I'm always doing swift cast by mistake, but instead of glare, always. What makes me sad? Gives me the feelings. Leaving naught in their wake but blood and ash. No, don't take them away from my protective bubble. Dang it. I've got to wait another minute and a half for that to come back. No feelings, only tired. Oh no! We've got to give you all the feelings. All of the feelings. Like when you're actually in game, this dungeon is designed to like make you cry a bit. It's so sad.
Just as prayer gives rise to primals, our dread made manifest our deepest fears.
Yeah, check out this music. As if to scour away all life, it called down a cataclysmic deluge. Heal me, heal me, heal me! There we go. was close. I would only have myself to blame. The dungeon at this level do not mess around at all. Look at all those beautiful attacks. Oh, run away from me. See what I mean about this dungeon? Oh no! I didn't get behind the pillar quick enough. It was right there. Hopefully the summoner can get me up. Oh, I was like half a second too late. Summoner! Where's me? Come on, you get raised at like level 62. There we go. Oh, you raised me after the tank goes down. Right, nice. Oh, what? Why was I killed? I was behind the rock. Well, killed it. Where's the doohickey? There it is. Didn't help that I keep forgetting that sunres exists. Yes, it does indeed. It happens. It does indeed. It does indeed. Do this thing. We beat it at least. It was a bit messy, but we beat it. That's the important thing. Hello, Stinky. Ah, that's healing magic down. That makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. So what are you thinking of this dungeon, huh? Bearing in mind we've only done the first boss. I know. Oh, I wish I could get you into this game, Lita. You would love it. I don't think you've got much time for it, to be fair. But I'm pretty sure you'd really enjoy this game.
The land buckled.
The story's so
The
good.
cities burned. The waters ran red with blood.
Oh, I rolled a 1 on it. That sucks. I can't wait till Jack has got more time to game again soon and we can jump back on this because they're not that far behind me, really. At least in story terms. I mean, obviously if we do a lot of side story then that'll be different, but... I'm trying to spend a bit less time with video games so I can focus on exercise and stuff too. Yeah, I'm going to be doing that soon. I'm joining a gym soon, so I'll be spending more time doing exercise and less time gaming. But yeah, I won't be giving this game up. I love it too much. I really do. Once I'm as focused on Genshin, I'll probably start on 50. Yeah, I couldn't get into Genshin. I tried it. And I don't know why. I might give it another go. I couldn't get into it. There we go. Got you down. Let's keep up. But have you had like really good pulls in Genshin, or because I know it's up to like RNG, isn't it? All right, here's the second boss. Get ready. Yeah. Nice, take out these detonators. You play with friends, but you don't have to... Yeah, exactly. That's how I feel about this game. Like, I'm playing with randoms at the moment, but I could play with friends. And I like the fact that you have that option, you know? Oh, I've got a thingy over me. Not ideal. Alright. But this healing magic down explains a lot. So I've only done this dungeon once before, and it was in a trial, so as I say, I've not done it with real people before. Let's risk it for a biscuit and jump in for a holy. There we go. Sometimes it's worth the risk. You might die, but you might also stun everything long enough to take them out. We can do this. We can do this. We got it. Oh crap, could have done without that though.
This was far from the worst of it. Come, and I will show you.
Okay.
Just a little further. And you will see the end of a world.
Ah, why do I keep getting interrupted? I think we can do this. It's a pretty good team we've got here, which is always helpful.
The star was fading. We saw we had to weave its laws anew.
Yeah, I mean, I'm really looking forward to it as well, and I get a free pass each month, so I've already offered it to my bestie, and she's really looking forward to coming as well, because to be honest, I really do need to get more exercise. I used to get some with my work, not as much as I should have, but I don't really get it anymore at all, and it's starting to have a real effect on my body, so I really do need to do it. So yeah, it'd be good. Like I was saying the other day, you know, part of the reason I don't really go out is I've got nowhere to go to. You know, there's not anywhere really that I can just go hang out. Whereas I can do that at the gym and get, you know, and get fitter. So it's kind of a win-win situation, really. Absolutely need to start. Yeah. I've tried doing it at home. It just doesn't stick. I just can't seem to keep up with it. I don't know why. Actually, I don't need to do that yet. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it, especially if Joe gets to go with me.
Loomed a final misbegotten fiend.
Because it'll mean that we get some time to spend together that way as well. Because she's getting married next year. We're going. I can't wait. It's going to be in Tuscany. It's going to be lovely. But, oh, it's this one. Oh, okay. I've got to remember the mechanics for this one. Oop. And thank you, Bex, for that ban. Much appreciated. Any bots that you see in here, I'm more than happy for you to ditch, because we don't want them. Thank you for the lurk. Yeah, it's hard to know sometimes. Oh, this music is so good. Its voice was fulgent destruction, and none could stand in its path. Why am I getting hit by the death ray? I wasn't standing in it. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Bex has got it down. She knows. She has a nose for bot sniffing. I'd say just you being here is lovely, especially when we've got the time zone difference. But just you being here is lovely. You know, oh no! I should have moved out of the way. I didn't. That's on me. That was on me. Crap, can't see. There we go. Oh, I haven't got enough. I haven't got enough thingy. I haven't got enough thingy. That was close. That was really close. Much closer than I wanted it to be. Come on, give me some HP. MP rather. crap, I hate this bit. And that's why I hate this bit, because it's really hard to see what you're doing. Oh! It's so hard to get out of the way of that. Ah. I hate that attack so much. Let's see, what have I got? We did it though. We did it though. I'm going to thank her because she healed me a few times. Let's see. There you go. Whew. And so these level 80s do not mess about. Yeah, I got killed right at the end, but it wasn't a good turn. But I did it. I did it. Did you want to jump in, Hannah? You're more than welcome if you want to. So I've got my level 80 out of the way. Painfully, but we got there. And look at my little minion I got. I got little Eden. Sure. Let me pop into the Discord then for the voice stuffs. Here we go. Okay, so I'm in the voice channel if anyone wants to join in. Let's see. Just quickly run through and see if anyone got... Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that. Hold on. Okay. Just quickly see if any of that stuff does indeed. Oh, look at that. She was pretty badass with that. Not so keen on the big beardy tail thing, but she was kind of badass in that. Equip set. Alright, not
What are you working on?
I'm just doing Wondrous Sails actually. Oh. Thank you. Where's my... Hold on, what keeps doing that? There we go. I don't know what it keeps... There we go. It's being weird. Alright. I've got better stuff for my astrologian now, which is good.
So what do you have? Because I completed mine.
Yeah? Let me...
Yeah, what do you have?
I only completed my one for last week just now. So I've got quite a bit. Hold on, let me just switch back to a character I've got it, what's it on? I have 1 to 49, 1 to 60, and 61 to 69. Void Arc, which I have now unlocked. Thank you for those, Liz. Orbon. Binding Coil of Bahamut, turn 4. Delta Scape 1. Thorn March, Howling Eye, Palace of the Dead, or Heaven on High. Eden's Verse Furor, which is actually my next one for Edenverse. Striking Tree Extreme, Limitless Blue, Containment Bay P1T6, and Rival Wings, which I don't have. What would you like to do?
What did you say? Eden's Verse what?
Furor?
Oh, fuck.
Is that a difficult one?
Okay, so on Extreme, this fight was one of the most difficult fights to learn.
Oh, really?
But satisfying once you learned it.
Mm-hmm.
But it is one of the hardest fights. But they're all fun. We need to do them all just so we can complete the story. We have to go through all your Edenverses. We have to do Edenverse and then the next set.
Alright, so should we jump into Edenverse then?
Yep.
Alright, you're the leader, so chuck us in. I'll be healer, so at least I won't have to worry so much about mechanics. I mean, obviously I'll have to worry a bit about mechanics, but I'll be spending more time just raising people, so. But yeah, I just did, someone's called their character Chloe Rebento instead of Rabanto. But yeah, so I just did Amarot for literally the second time, but it was the first time I'd done it with a party. And trying to remember that bit where it does all the death rays when you've got to try and turn your angle to make sure you're not in it, and I got killed so many times. I was like, no, I'm still standing in the death ray.
I haven't done this fight in so long.
This is my first time, so how many times is Elsie gonna die? Take your pick. Someone could do a prediction if you like. One of my mods could do a prediction.
Wind and fire have answered the call.
I imagine you're gonna die quite a bit.
Yeah, I will. Garuda and
These fights-
Ifrit. Oh, Ifrit's looking badass. So is Garuda, to be fair, but Garuda's first one looks badass. Oh, look, we've got a few first timers. We've got a few first timers. This is going to be interesting. We're going to die a lot. I shall not suffer them to live, and I will not. Stick with the party if you get a blue circle on you, okay? Thief steals a lot. You need a buddy or you go flying. Alright. Elsie, you're my fellow healer. Right. The blue tethers get away from the party but don't stack. Okay. Oh, my vulnerability just shot up. Holy crap. Okay. Alright, we should communicate on who's raising and when so that we don't like waste time trying to raise each other sort of thing. Wait, do I stack for these, don't I? Yeah. Whoa!
Don't stand in the middle thing.
Yeah. Yeah, we defy you. This is like the 4th canon time we've defied you, Garuda. Ah, they are doing a predict. Oh, crap. We are doing a predict. So what are we getting? Are you thinking I'm going to die? This is quite fun though. I'm enjoying this one. Alright, we need to keep an eye on Synthetic Boulder. They've already gone down and they're injured again, so we need to keep a quick eye on them to make sure they stay up. Oof! 2,000 for more than 5 times. You guys are such trolls.
Oh, shit.
Oh, there's one. There's one.
Nope, I just died.
Ruh-roh. I know, right? Oh, synthetic boulder. Why are you dead all the time? Dang it. Wait, did it not rise you?
It did, but I revived in a bad spot.
Oh, okay. I was going to say I've got to wait because I haven't got enough what's-its to heal you. I stack this, right?
Yeah.
Oh! Oops, there's 2. I'm still having fun though. Impossible, from where doth this strength ring? You've got to die for Liz. I do got to die for Liz. To be honest, at the moment, although I don't really know what I'm doing and I am a weak link for that, I think that synthetic boulder is our weakest link, so we're going to need to keep an eye on those two. But I probably will, and I'm fine with that. I say you learn in this game by dying, so... If someone wants to bet on the other one, they might become very rich. Rich in all those channel gems. Not 100% on that, but you can put if you want to. Who do you want to take during that phase? Okay, well at least the tanks are communicating, so that's a good sign. I'm curious to see. If only we had a random high redemption. Let me see, what have we got? I should do another high redemption. I should do a high redemption really. What would you want as a high redemption? When they come out, try to focus E3 and get them as low as possible. Okay. I have no idea what the random high redemption is. I did used to have one, which was, so basically I had a bit of an issue when I first started streaming of people coming into stream and then being like, can you make me a VIP? And I'd be like, who are you? So that's why I did, that's why I did a thing for, you know, like, oh, I'll do, oh, they're down again. Where I was like, you know, 200,000 points will get you a VIP badge, just to stop them from asking, basically. But I've recently removed it because I don't need it anymore. I've died twice so far, I think.
No, they don't know. You don't need to stack both of them. Just need to stack it with one other person.
Alright. Doing a practice exam, so I'm not paying. No, that's absolutely fine. Work and, well, you know, life in general comes first, but, you know, feel free to lurk as much as you need, because that's what is important. Oh, I always forget about Tetragrammaton. Maybe one where you put a mini version of the person's PFP somewhere. Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. Oh, where's Nessie? There they are. Okay. I'm not going to do that yet. Not with that big thing in the middle. Okay. Oh, what killed me? I just got killed in one hit.
Yeah, you probably... Oh, shit, I'm gonna die.
No, raise her. Ooh, oh. Wow! Oh, I was so close to the safe bit, that's not even funny. Come on, that was like... Socks? You turning up on people's doorsteps? What killed me? Oh, I just killed all of us. Damn it. So that's what, 4 deaths? You just said to stack the circles.
No, you don't have to stack the circles together, just with one other person. 2 circles will spawn on one person.
Right.
They just have to be stacked with another person, not the double circles on each other.
Right. Socks are getting spicy. Come on, tanks, you can do it. So is that 2 of them combined?
See how they just split them apart like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, because they drop an AoE marker after. You have to make sure you're stacked with somebody, just not
Right.
somebody that has the circle. I mean, they very well might beat it.
I'll say it's the first time doing a high-level dungeon. I'm going to wipe at some point. Oh, Lita's in high demand. I did it! Nice. Alright, so that was 4 deaths. Oh no, that's annoying. It's always awkward when that happens, isn't it, Lita? Wondrous sales duty complete. And I had to do it for thingy, so 2 birds, 1 stone. Nice. Even if I spent a lot of it on the ground. Give me all the stuff. I want all the stuff. And I'm going to commendate you. Definitely not going to commendate Boulder because they wasted a lot of my AMP. Oh, it's a good one. Okay, good. I'm glad to hear that. You can, absolutely. We'll bully you into flossing. Alright, well that's teleported me all the way back here. So let's see what Reen has to say. That was incredible. I never imagined they would fuse together like that, but you took them down all the same. Sort of. From my vantage point on the floor, they were taken down. I suppose the main thing is that we're now 2 elements closer to restoring the ether of the empty. Let's go and see what difference it's made. Alright, I think I'll go with Battle Dance, because I've got another class on. I'll put that on. Nuts! Welcome in, welcome in. We're talking about cuddles. Ooh, look, the crystal's gone all funky now. Looks like one of those funky lollipops. Let's hope this is working, but you should be able to hug Lita. There we go. It actually worked, just like Urianger said it would. Everything we could have hoped for. Indeed, our endeavours have been repaid manifold. There you go, hug everyone. I wonder what will happen when we restore ice. You'll get icy. I think it's got a cooldown, so sometimes it may not pop up. Oof. Something the matter? One more element, and then what? You'll have achieved the impossible, while I'll still be nothing. No memory, no past, no family, nothing. The world has moved on and left me behind. Anyone who ever knew me is either dead or gone. Not a problem at all, Lita. So, almighty Eden, you can mend this broken world, but you can't restore one girl's memories? Give me back my life, damn you. I still hunger. Ah! Exactly, Socks, exactly. Enough riddles, tell me who I am. You are. I am. Gaia. Gaia. Gaia, what's wrong? Reclaim your memories. Fulfill your destiny. I don't understand. Gaia, can you hear me? Get away from me! Amidst the sound of falling rain, your voice called from within. Long after the rain passed, your voice echoed on. Doing good, thanks, Nats. Enjoying ourselves, doing some bits and bobs. Alright, let's tick that off. Boop. Have you got anything in yours you need to do, or...?
I finished mine.
You finished yours, okay. Do you want to do one of the shorter ones, or do you want to do Void Arc?
I would just say keep unlocking your verses and we'll complete that whole chain.
Yeah, okay, we'll do that. I am going to take a very short break because I just need to quickly have a quick comfort break, and I'll be back in like 2-3 minutes.
Okay.
So, Anna, you are in charge. You may entertain as you will. Back in a sec.
Entertaining, huh? Okay, you guys are in trouble now. I'm being asked to entertain. I mean, I should know everything about entertaining since I do the same thing. But I am just dyeing my outfit. I use also custom mods on a lot of my stuff, only for a couple of hairstyles and outfits, so my outfits will look different to how Elsie sees them.
I am back. What have I missed? Oh, what have I missed? I love Anna. Lots and lots. I've got to hop into lurk now. Oh, thank you for being here, Nat. It's much appreciated. Socks! You cheeky thing. You've got the right sort of dirty mind for this channel, that's for sure. Alright, we need someone to... I can't do it myself, unfortunately. Actually, I don't think I can. Let me see if I can. Can I do the predictions? Oh, yes, I can. Here we go. Less than 10, complete. There we go. So, who won loads of points? 30,000 points distributed. Nice. Let me just clip that for the... Lita, you got 30,020 channel points. Well done. Let me just pop that in the Discord because I like to... There we go. I like to save these. like predictions and polls. I just think it's fun to save them so that, you know, we can look back on them if there's anything there. It's alright, it's alright. Well, that's the thing, I could quite easily have died that many times. Who knows? Let me just quickly change it because we're not doing Wondrous Tales now, so let me just, I'll put Eden verse. There we go. So that people know what they're coming into if they decide to click on us. While this downpour is precisely the result we were hoping for, the novelty of standing outside in the rain does wear off rather quickly. Not to mention, Guy's looking a bit under the weather. Let's continue this conversation in Eden's core. Okay, I love the colour that crystal's gone. Tune. Ere we set forth to restore the element of ice, I would discuss the manner in which the summoning shall be undertaken. Just tell me one thing, is this going to bring the empty back to the way it was before the flood? While none can say for certain, the change we have observed at points of ethereal intersection doth give us cause for optimism. Welcome back, Liz. It may be reasonably assumed that the empty shall continue to transform and, in the decades to come, regain a semblance of its former state. Decades? I don't think you quite grasp the sheer scale of the damage left in the wake of the flood. It would have swallowed the entire world if Minfilia hadn't stopped it. Even if Reen has inherited her blessing, wounds like that don't heal overnight. After all, the empty has been utterly devoid of life for 100 years. And it might take even longer than that to bring life back. I don't expect immediate results, but I do know that it will stay like this forever unless we do something about it. My sentiments precisely. Only once the final element is restored shall we have a glimpse of the future that awaiteth those of generations yet to come. You do all this for a world you may not live long enough to see, while here I am, so absorbed in my own problems that I spare barely a thought for anyone besides myself. For so long I've listened to that voice, telling me what to do, who to be. I was so scared of what might happen if I disobeyed. But I don't want to live like that anymore. I want to be me. Hydrate, thank you very much. Oh, thank you for spotting the box. Who am I? What am I? Perhaps it's better if I never find out. If Reen's the Oracle of Light, here to mend this broken world, what does that make me? Gaia, the Oracle of Darkness, bringer of misery and death, a monster. It's no wonder they left me. Mother, father, and next it'll be all of you. Then I'll be back where I started, where I've always been, alone. I know, right? Gaia, is it the fairy? What's wrong? Afraid I might lose control and ruin all your carefully laid plans? No, it's you who I'm worried about. Reen, I'm going outside to clear my head. You just do whatever you need to do, alright? Something's wrong. I know it. That much is clear. Thank you. If we have a repeat of her first visit to Eden, we may even be joined by those Voidsent friend of hers. If you go and see what Gaia's doing, Urianger and I will stay with Reen. My name is Gaia. That's what you said, isn't it? Eden, the flood. What does it all mean? No, it can't be. Is this what it's been waiting for all this time? Finally, you remember. Ah! What is this? Well, that looks familiar, doesn't it? The darkness that dwells within you, Gaia. The accursed spawn of light are drawn to it like moths to a flame, pathetic, mindless, and easily bent to my will. Sin eaters? Ugh. Ilt, Reen senses sin eaters. What's happened? Don't
Is
try
that
to...
the code name for your butt now?
Hmm?
What?
What was that?
Nothing?
I'm watching you. Don't try to fight them. Just bring Gaia back inside. Quickly now. Whoosh. What's happened to her? That's a concern for later. First, we must deal with those sin eaters. Ilt, if thou wouldst care to repel our assailants without, I would task Thancred with standing guard within. I shall tend to Gaia meanwhile. So basically, Thancred stands guard, Irionsha does the things he needs to do, and Ilt goes beat things up, because that's what she's good at. Okay, want to chuck us in?
Yeah.
Oh, and I've started the near ones as well. I've got the first near one under my belt.
Oh, yeah.
Loved it. Was
Here
squealing.
comes, some Final Fantasy VIII music for you
Ooh, nice.
during this boss.
Wait, is this going to be like a Dea or someone?
What? No, they just use a lot of,
Oh, okay.
this whole Edenverse has a lot of Final Fantasy VIII music playing throughout the whole
Right.
series of it. And, yeah, the near raids, they get really tough.
Yeah, I died several times during the first one. But I enjoyed it anyway.
It's fun.
Of course, there's
Especially when
quite a
you
lot
have
of
the
people
music
just...
going on.
There's a lot of people hitting this point in the game at the moment, so there's a lot of first-timers in there.
Yeah, you're more likely to be paired up with, new people.
Sarah! Oh my goodness, thank you for the raid! Oh my gosh, thank you! Thank you so much! We're doing we're doing the Edenverse, hey! Let me give Sarah, oh there we go, thank you Lita, she's on it. If you don't
right.
follow Sarah, do. She's
Favorite
wonderful.
ride in Disneyland.
She's absolutely wonderful. We love her. So, oh, I'm a little bit overcome. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the raid. And yes, we do have a Discord if anyone would like to join. For those of you who don't know me from Sarah's streams, I'm Epistrates, or Elsie, and I'm currently playing Final Fantasy XIV. I am a variety streamer, but I play 14 Dead by Daylight most often, but I do sprinkle other games in there, such as Persona 5, Royal, Final Fantasy VII, things like that. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh gosh, look, we're only 3 away from 250 followers, and if we hit 250, I'll be doing another 12-hour stream at some point. So, oh gosh, thank you. Cute. I love it. But yeah, so we currently, this is my main, this is Ilt. And we are doing, at the moment I've got Annalise Wolf-Sylvan, who is also someone who plays a lot of... do you mind, Anna, if I do a shout out, or would you prefer me not to?
You can do it. I'll let you do it. I just won't listen to... I don't want to hear the clip.
But yeah, Anna is playing with me right now, and we're going through the Edenverse at the moment. This is my first time.
Like I said, you're the one who didn't like it when I talked into the microphone. So, what makes you think you like the ara? Or the
ooh? Oh, thank you guys so much. Thank you. And also, if anyone is here, if you could just hit that link and just reload the page, it means that it will count, because otherwise when it says referral raid, it doesn't actually count it. So you don't have to, but if you do, I would very much appreciate it. It does help the stream. But yeah, we're just queuing for Edenverse Iconoclasm, which is going to be interesting. But yeah, this is my main character on Crystal. This is Ilt. She's main healer, and I'm just going to show you her stats while we're waiting. So yeah, here are her classes. So you can see I've maxed out Warrior, White Mage, Scholar, Astrologian. I'm at 79 on Ninja. I'm nearly there for 80. I've got 80 in Dancer and 80 in Summoner. So yeah, for my fighting classes, I'm getting there. Lancer obviously is my least. I've only got 1 in that. I need to go on to Lancer at some point. But that's what I've currently got her done as. Yeah. So she's currently a White Mage, and I'm going to go in and probably die a lot because I've never done this before. You're nearly 70! Yay! Congratulations! Wow, you've leveled that up quickly. I'm impressed. Oh, I'm very impressed. Yeah, so I started following Sarah after Kasela actually raided her. And I've been there ever since. I've stuck around. But yeah, this is my girlie. She's my main, and I love her to bits. She's very odd looking. Let me see if I can get a... Oh, what's that? Sarah! Oh my gosh, thank you for the sub! Kasela's not here today, but I'll do a shout out for him anyway, because his clips are usually very, very funny, and they're usually done by me, to be fair, because I'm one of his mods and I like to annoy him. It's one of these ones. So yeah, that's the sort of nonsense we get up to in that channel. But yeah. Oh, and Anna's posting more pictures, more G poses in the Discord, which we love to see. Praying like poo for real now. Oh, love it, love it. Alright, come on game. We just need 1 more tank and 3 DPS. It can't take that long. But yeah, thank you so much. Wow, I really, really appreciate that. I really do. It means a lot. If anyone's at this part of the game and on Crystal, please feel free to join us. We're currently just in the Discord voice chat, and we're more than happy to grab a couple more people if you are around. Absolutely. Take care of yourself, get some dinner, and we'll see you soon. Thank you for the lurk, thank you for the raid, and thank you for the sub. And also, thank you for the great stream that I was watching earlier. So, yes, big love. Thank you, thank you. Oh, look at all those Tifas bouncing around. Love it. We are Tifa friendly. We are more than Tifa friendly in this channel. But yeah, let me see if I can, so I don't know if you can see, she's got, she does have heterochromia, and I did that for a reason. I'm tying it into her backstory where she becomes a cursed one in her village when she gets those marks on her face and when one of her eyes turns pink instead of grey. She's marked as a cursed one and kicked out, and that's how she ends up in Eorzea. So I wanted to give her, I like weird looking characters. I always like my characters to have some sort of quirk. And as we all know, it's very hard to make a Viera ugly. And while I didn't want her to be ugly, I did want her to be quirky. So let me see if I can get any closer. But yeah, so you can see that she's got a bit of a quirky look. And she's got like pink tips to her hair as well and her ears. She's the shortest Viera can be, but she has the longest ears.
You know what the funny thing about my character is?
Yeah.
The main aspect about my character that sticks out is her eyes. Mm-hmm. Because they're different colors.
Yes.
You know what the funny thing is? I didn't start making my eyes different colors until I met Jack.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
So, for those of you who don't know, Jack is my sibling. They're currently moving house at the moment, which is why they've not been around lately. Because they're getting all the, the lease sorted and moving and internet connection and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, Jack is one of my younger siblings, and we love them very much. But yeah, no, that's cool. I mean, I don't like, for example, with Soraya, she does technically have different colour eyes, but what I did with her is I didn't want to make her look really weird, but you know what I like to have that slightly, you look at them and they think there's something slightly odd there, is that one of her eyes is 2 shades lighter than the other. So you can't really tell unless you're actually looking at it. But if you look at one way and then the next, it gives you that optical illusion where you can't tell. But when you look at her, you can tell there's something not quite normal there. So I quite like that sort of thing. There we go. How are we getting on? Come on, game. Alright, Gaia's out for the count. Whereas before 'twas Gaia who sought to destroy Eden, on this occasion she hath become the target. While Urianger watches over Gaia, I'll tend to any eaters that chance to slip inside. I'm not sure if there's much Eden can do to help, but I'll try to keep it steady. This one's taken a while to kick in, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's very Zanarkand in the background, isn't it? I quite like that. Okay. Do you guys want to do another prediction for this one, or another how many times am I going to peg it? I'm going to dance for Urianger this time. Why don't we do him the Mandeville, because it just seems funny to dance the Mandeville for Urianger. He's too serious for the Mandeville, so I'm going to do it. Actually, that reminds me, I've got to get Sarah onto the Hildebrand quests. I think she'll enjoy them. There he is, old sensible Urianger, me again. In the corner. Come here. Come here. Ginger's looking at me. He wants some attention. There we go. Oh, big boy. There you are. Big heavy chunk. Yeah, big heavy chunk. Look at that little face. Look at that little face. Yeah. Oh. He loves his attention. This one loves love, the other one hates love. You give him love and he's like, yes, more. You give her love, she's like, punishment. She? Come on in. Off you pop. Now you've covered me in fluff. He's just sitting next to me now. At least he's not as noisy as he was yesterday. You were very noisy yesterday, weren't you? Very, very noisy yesterday. Although to be fair, that might have been slightly because I was playing Resident Evil. I might have been scaring him a little bit. Who knows? Who knows with this one?
How did you do with Resident Evil?
Not great. I was playing the first one. It's the first time I've ever played it. I don't really do, like, other than DBD, which is obviously a different kind of horror game because it's PvP. Yeah, so I was just sort of running around trying to figure it out. But there were less zombies than I was expecting. It's more puzzle than I was expecting the other way around. So,
it is, yeah.
So that's good.
It gets harder though. You're in the beginning. So.
Oh yeah, I'm very much in the beginning. Yeah, that's my Gingy. His real name's Tiberius, but he doesn't know that. He answers to Ginger or Stinky. Or the Stink. But yeah, so he's my big chunk boy. He's very solid, very heavy. And he likes to try and sleep on my ribcage at night, which is amazing for my ribcage and my shoulder. Alright. Joe, this isn't going up at all. We're still stuck at 121.
Yeah, just not a lot of people doing this one, that's why.
Yeah. Do you want to drop out and do something else, or just wait a bit longer?
We can wait. It should be fine.
Yeah.
You definitely want to finish the chain.
Mm.
It's worth it, especially when you get to the end. It's so worth it.
Let's see what other stuff I've got in here at the moment. So, I still haven't done these ones, which have been sitting there for ages. I've got some stuff in the Sea of Clouds, because I've unlocked Freebird there now. I was working, before stream, I was working on picking up, I've got all the quest ones for the locks out of the way, but I've got, I think, 7 more ether currents to pick up. I'm not going to do that on stream, though. I've got one of the auspices ones for the Ruby Sea. Lakeland, what's this? Oh, that's the next story quest. Kalusha. Oh, that's the one with my tank. This is the next near one. And then I've got Manic Pixie Dream Realm. So I might pop over and turn this in. Because it'll just bring.
Yeah, you can.
It'll at least let me do something while I'm waiting. So let me pop back out to the empty. Because it's just not very interesting to watch, is it? Me just sitting there waiting for a dungeon to pop. All right, so let's. Teleport there. Aha! Big bird. That's the point. We need to farm at some point for the wolf mounts. Don't have the wolf mounts yet.
Yes, those are a bit more challenging.
Mm.
Well, some of them are easier. It's just Lakshmi, and the other one.
Well, Lakshmi's pretty hard anyway, even on hard rather than extreme.
No, I'm sorry, not Lakshmi. Lakshmi's not hard. Lakshmi now on extreme can be killed without, like, before even like phase 1 gets finished.
Oh really?
Who is it? Suzako is very difficult.
Yeah. Susanoo.
Huh?
Susanoo. Or Suzaku.
I think it's Suzako.
Okay.
I think. Oh, there we go.
Oh, typical. It pops right at that moment. Ah! I don't want to skip the cutscene, damn it! Damn it! I should have known. Right, let me decline. And then I can go into Eden. Come on. There we go. I knew the moment I went off to do something it would pop. These are weird looking sin eaters.
Oh, we got synthetic boulder again.
Okay. We just have to keep an eye on them.
So many of them. But nothing we can't handle.
Yeah, get feisty, Reen. Ah. Okay. Oh, we got Nessie Veal again. That was one of our tanks from last time. For the white-purple debuff, stand in the opposite colour to yours. Okay, so a bit like Angra Mainyu then. Alright, let's do this thing. The Idol of Darkness. That's a cool name. Are there any major mechanics other than the purple thing that I need to worry about for this one?
Oh yeah, there's a lot.
Okay.
Basically, as those birds come down,
Alright, so I need to avoid the void gates, I'm guessing. Alright, let me get over here with the rest of them. Okay. Uh-oh. I need to be further over, clearly. There's one.
nah. So this is a very hard fight mechanically. It's really hard to explain it on the fly.
Right. That's fine. If I die, I die. It happens. A void gate beneath my feet. Oh, that just doesn't sound good.
Yeah, just make sure you don't fall off the platform.
Right. Okay. Oh! There's two. And literally was just moving when it yeeted me. Well, I know what it does now, so... Thank you.
So whatever color you have on your feet, you
Yeah.
want to stand in the opposite lane of.
Right. Wait, hold on.
You want to get on the white side, and it's going to switch. So you're going to come to purple after, probably.
Wait, I've raised synthetic. Why are they not up yet? Oh, there we go. They're just taking... Oh, they're just taking their sweet time.
They were waiting for the mechanic to end.
Right. Which direction is it going? That way. Hopefully I'm far back enough. Yes, good. Okay. Thing is, these dungeons are tough, but they're fun, which is the important thing. You know, you're not sitting here being like, oh my god, this is just so difficult. You're having fun while it's... So you guys that play this looking forward to getting to this part? Is it bad that I'm over here and you're all over there? Yeah, okay. Those three. I thought I was in the right lane.
Yeah.
But it shoved me the other way. It's fine, we can wait, start again. That's how you learn. Boom. Where are all the red mages? Absolutely. Or summoners. Okay. Well, I've got a bit more of an idea of what we're doing now. So, let's launch. Okay. Let's get some glares going. So every time I see glare now, it reminds me of that comic that I saw. It was like, no cure, only glare. Every time I hit glare, I think of it now. Okay. We can do this. We can do this. Emmerich's wife! Hello! Lucky person. Welcome in. Everyone loves a bit of Emmerich. Welcome to the stream. What would you like me to call you? I think Sarah will enjoy when she can do this with wings. It's a white mage thing though, rather than a scholar thing. Oh, I didn't get out of the way quick enough.
See, this fight actually requires you to move your camera around so you see what's happening behind you. It's a pain in the butt.
Yeah.
Don't. You're gonna fall off.
Oh, I was pointing the other way.
No, you cast it. If you cast it, changes your facing direction.
Oh. Lila, got it. Welcome, Lila. Alright, so don't cast while I'm doing that because it will turn me around.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
stand still.
Gotcha. This is my first time doing this dungeon, hence all the extra fail than my usual fail. Alright, I've got white under my feet, so I'm going to want the other one. Over there. Oh, hey! I was in the right lane.
Your color changes after every blast.
No, but I moved across.
You might not have made it according
Maybe.
to the timer.
Certainly looked like I had. Thank you. Okay, point it like that, don't move. Okay, we're getting there, we're getting there. Trying to keep an eye on what the heck's going on around me. Oof! Top everyone up quickly. This is a very, very difficult dungeon. Oh, trial, really.
See, I didn't make it.
Yeah.
I was too busy trying to rev.
Come on, tanks. If the DPSs can stay alive long enough to hit the limit break, they might have a chance. This is the sort of one I think that after you've played it a couple of times, it's probably a lot easier because you know where you want to move and where you want to stand.
Mm-hmm. The paladin, though, the paladin with its abilities, if using them correctly, this paladin could stay alive for the entire fight.
Yeah.
This might kill some people.
Yep, there they go. Come on, last DPS. Trigger that LB. Oh, 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 oh. Very, very close, very, very close. No problems, Socks, no problems at all. I'm glad you came back. So I died a lot in that one. We're just hoping that the tanks and the last DPS alive can do something. Because this is a tough one.
They got it.
Yeah, well done. Alright, I'm definitely giving that Paladin a commendation. They were absolute MVP in that. Bye-bye, Sin Eaters. Yeah, not GG's for me. I died a lot. F's for me. F's in chat for me. But hopefully they've not left yet. Let me give them a commendation. There we go. Thank you, Socks. I appreciate your big F. Okay. Hello, Reen. She won't wake up. What do we do? And I will take the battle dance. What is this place? Where is everyone? It's a shame this bit's not properly voice acted. It's just me.
Yeah.
So, I'm all alone. Even the fairy is gone. Endless silence. Endless darkness. Is this what death feels like? It's no use. No one can hear me. How ironic. All those times I wanted peace and quiet, and now that I finally have it, I wish I had someone to talk to. I thought I couldn't stand to be around them, all their interfering and fussing, and yet I was never lonely. But it's no use. Even after everything we went through, my memories still won't come back. There is no future awaiting me, only emptiness. Those memories, they can stay lost forever if only this pain will leave me. That was very Kingdom Heartsy, wasn't it? Drowning in darkness. Now I close my eyes and sink into darkness. And then I'll suffer no more. Gaia! Mother, Father, wake up! I understand now. Why wait for tomorrow to claim us? Gaia, can you hear me? The perfect moment never has to end. I'm not giving up on you, Gaia. Say something. What do you want? Please, I'm begging you. Remember all the things we said we'd do? Like going to the second serving for coffee biscuits? I never. Gaia? I never agreed to anything of the sort. Aww. Oh, thank goodness. I was so worried about you. Ugh, do you have to be so loud? The fairy fell silent, only to be replaced by Reen's voice ringing through my head. I never thought I'd be so glad to hear it. Still bonding. We love to see it. Gaia's recent ordeals have left her rather more subdued than usual. You've all gone through a lot of trouble on my part. For what it's worth, I'm sorry. Anyway, I've delayed you for long enough. Please, carry on with what you came to do. I'm glad you're back to your usual self, but how are you feeling? Much better now, but something is still bothering me. The fairy spoke to me in a dream, and a stream of memories rushed through my head. I don't recall anything like this happening before, and I'm not sure what it all means. What sort of memories? I can't make any sense of them. They were only brief flashes, seen through someone else's eyes. At least, that's what it's felt like. Minfilia, that is, the first Oracle of Light, once served Heidelin as the word of the Mother. If the Oracle of Darkness is her counterpart under Zodiac, then we had best prepare ourselves for the worst. Aye, the night's return did tip the ethereal balance towards activity, which may have served to awaken the fragment of his power in the first. Having thus roused, he did then fix his gaze upon she who had been marked by darkness, Gaia. Marked or no, Gaia is still her own person. Everything all right? It's nothing. Anyway, let's forget about all that for now. There'll be plenty of time to think it through once the last element's restored. If thou believest thyself well enough, then I see no reason for delay. Let us forthwith attend to the revitalization of ice. Shiva then. Ilt, as the only one here to have actually seen the primal, perhaps you could describe her for us? She and the great Ramhraesvalga shared an undying bond. I don't think it makes much difference what you select there, so. To find a kindred spirit in such an ancient and fearsome creature, I can hardly imagine what sort of a person she must have been. The long-since departed Shiva was a source of great inspiration to Izael, whose method of summoning differed greatly from any we had previously encountered. By the echo did she bear witness to the deeds of the noble Shiva, and thus was she moved to dedicate her being to that self-same cause. 'Twas this devotion that granted her the power of a primal. So she was able to control it herself? Not getting any funny ideas, are you? Oh, just thinking aloud, that's all. Anyway, we better get going. Our journey leads us to a great glacier situated in the northernmost region of the Empty. I'll get us there as quickly as I can. It's time to draw out the ether. I was thinking. That I should go with you this time. I want to be the vessel for Shiva. The little guy's face. Being still and passive by nature, ice is the element that is most strongly aligned to light. I'll need to get close and use my own abilities as well as Eden's to draw it out, so that the Oracle of Light becometh the Oracle of Ice. I cannot claim to be in favour of this stratagem, and yet, the primal we encountered in the source was summoned in much the same manner. The inherent advantages are undeniable. Absolutely out of the question. Dad cred! Have you forgotten what Ilk does to the primals we summon? I'm not about to stand by and watch as she and Reen beat the tar out of each other. In any case, the ether only returns to the empty once the creature's been slain, although it seems you haven't taken that into consideration yet. Presumably, there's a safe way to disperse it, but it's still far too risky. I thought you had more sense, Reen. But it's not as bad as it sounds. Were the deiform entity as volatile as the primals we have previously summoned, 'twould be logical to assume that, in her role as conduit, Reen would be hard-pressed to retain control. Ilt would have no recourse but to defend herself by any means necessary, else her life be forfeit. I know it's dangerous, but I can't let that hold me back. Please, I've got to try. I don't see why this is even necessary in the first place. You never had to take risks like this for the other elements. Eden possesses almost infinite power, but what would happen if it began acting without my intervention? It started to feed on the ether, just like other sin eaters. It would undo all our hard work. 'Tis a disconcerting eventuality, and one which cannot be dismissed. I'm worried that even if we realign the elements, things will eventually return to how they were following the flood. But if I train Eden how to nurture the environment rather than drain the life from it, we can leave it to take care of the empty in our place. I'll channel the ether through myself and show Eden how it's done. This isn't some house pet we're dealing with. If it all goes wrong, then what? I know this all sounds like I'm taking a leap of faith, but it has been a gamble every step of the way. We've managed to come this far because of faith, in ourselves and in each other. I've made my feelings on the matter perfectly clear, but what say you, Ilt? With my memories to guide the summoning, what could possibly go wrong, or I'll hold back as much as possible. I'm going to say I'll hold back as much as possible. I don't really like the idea of beating the crap out of Reen. Reen, I suppose if you've got your heart set on this, there's no point trying to dissuade you. Just don't do anything reckless, is that clear? As crystal. This is going to work, I promise. I'll make sure of it. Well, for all our sakes, I certainly hope so, because if the primal takes over, I'll be fine. With all of you by my side, I know that whatever happens, it'll work out in the end. All of us? I hope you're not including me. I can't even deal with my own problems, never mind yours. It's enough just knowing you're here. Anyway, I've decided to take a leaf out of your book. I do what I want, when I want. I've made my decision, so now I have to see it through. She's like, of all the things to learn from me. Yes, but this is a different kettle of fish altogether. Well, the point is that this is what I want, and I'll do whatever it takes to make it work. So, this is how much it means to you. Memories of Shiva envelop your mind. Let's do this thing. I don't know how, but I can see her too. This might actually work. A refulgence. Alright, launch us in. Oh, that was quick. I was just about to say, hopefully it doesn't take as long as last time.
People tend to just do the last ones.
Mm-hmm.
call upon the power of Shiva.
Look at it go.
I love this fight.
Anything that involves Shiva is badass, so I'm all for it. Ooh.
No! She's lost control! You've got to stop her!
She looks cool. Oh, you went tank this time. Nice. Axe kick, run out. Side kick, stay close. Okay, I'll try and remember that. Ginger's sitting staring at my ring light. He's got an obsession with lights. Oh, you. Mirrors copy last ability used. Mirror repeat her last cast from the location of the mirror. Okay. Well, I know I can trust you as a tank, and it looks like my fellow healer has done this before, so...
Fools. You would stoke the fires of conflict.
We do stoke the fires of conflict. We have reason to do so. But yeah, we are kind of foolish at the same time.
The light shall usher in peace.
Okay. No, I'm stunned.
Impudence! Resplendent ice, grant me strength. Shatter!
Ooh, what was that? Double slap. Okay, let's keep an eye out for that one.
Your blood shall freeze!
Oh, what's that going to do to me? Oh, down I go. There's one. KB next. Oh, knock back. I see.
Shatter!
Come on, come on, come on. I need more thingy. Oh, you're up. Good.
Nothing.
The light shall usher in peace. Such impudence!
I'm stuck again. Damn it.
Yeah. So now we gotta get teleported to a platform, I believe, and now we have to intersect with these rays of light until the ads that spawn.
Right.
So when you see something, when you see a tether, go towards the crystal, stand in it. I don't know if the healer should. I don't think the healer has to stand in it. Somebody else. Because it does damage too. So you probably don't want to stand in it.
Okay. Wait, where are the others?
Different platform. Everybody get their own platform.
Okay.
And at one point in this fight, there's going to be an active event thing.
Okay. Ooh, excuse me, hiccups. Top everybody off. Okay. Okay, that worked. Marked people stay away from the tower. Okay.
Darkness, speak up! Light consume you.
Like to consume me? That doesn't sound very friendly. Oh, I'm marked now. What do I need to do? Run away?
Just stand away from the group, yeah.
Alright. We're figuring it out. I'm getting there. Did we do it? Oh, I took time maneuver. Okay.
Such power! I can't! The light! It's too much for her to bear! Ugh, she won't last much longer!
Yeah, Gaia!
Enough of this! Power of darkness,
I think-
answer my call!
I think there's an active time event. Maybe I'm wrong.
Power of friendship. This is very Kingdom Heartsy.
Damn this light!
One orb truth, four orbs lies.
I won't give up! Not on my future! Our future! I want to see what
Endless
tomorrow
Ice
brings.
Age. Ooh. Yay, we did it! We did it! Sometimes get too dizzy to say, oh, absolutely, go lay down, sweetheart. Thank you for being here. Big, big love. We love our Lita in here. Take care of yourself, darling. Well, that one was very enjoyable, and it went much better than the last couple.
They made her easy because her extreme fight is one of the hottest fights.
Oh, really? Cool. I'm up for that at some point.
No, I haven't even done that extreme. I've only done the first 3 we did before this. I've done those on extreme.
Eden's best
I
complete!
have nothing.
We did it!
Now it's Eden's promise.
Give me the ring. Ah, someone else got ring. I'll just have to do it again at some point. Wow, I got a play accommodation. Why? Although, to be fair, I didn't die as often in that one. I think, what, did I die once, maybe? Ring! You were there. I heard you. What happened to Shiva? Is she still in control? No, she's gone. But Gaia... What? That hammer. It matches your dress. I see you're back to your normal idiotic self. Look, isn't it pretty? Maybe we could take it with us. Ice tends to melt, you know. Not this sort. Well, if you say so. Anyway, you might even make a nice necklace. That's a brilliant idea. Wilt thou not rush to her aid? Perhaps I am getting slow in my old age, because it would seem Gaia's beaten me to it. To think that she would be the one to break the ice. Jada! How are you, my lovely? How are you today? They may have gotten off to a rocky start, but I think they'll make quite the pair. Is that a hint of melancholy I detect in thy voice? Something akin to a pining mother bird whose chicks have flown the nest? Yes! I'm enjoying my Sunday because I'm back to work tomorrow. Boo! So I'm making the most of this afternoon and this evening and just enjoying myself. Father bird, if you don't mind. But you're not entirely wrong. Still, when the day finally comes to say goodbye, it heartens me to know she won't be alone. She's going to lose her 2 papas. After that, we can go to the second serving for coffee biscuits. Fine, you win. And if they're anything less than perfection itself, I'll never let you live it down. If they're not to your liking, there are plenty of other things to try. I suppose we both deserve a little treat after all that hard work. We certainly do. There we were, laughing as if we had not a care in the world. Fleeting though it was, in that moment, I was content. But my life was never meant to be so simple. Paper! How are you, lovely? Welcome in. Thank you for your lurk. I'm so sorry, everyone. I clearly have a long way to go before I can handle that kind of power. But we achieved what we set out to do, as I had faith we would. So without further ado, let's return to camp and admire our work. And I will take the Savage Aim. Ooh, do some more artwork tonight. Nice. So I'm going to do a couple... Oh, hey again, Nicholas. I'm going to do a quick shout out to Paper. If you're into artwork, definitely check her out. Oh, it launched straight into a cutscene.
Super cool. Thank you. So yeah, there's still some things because I know how to quit. I've learned about the different type of line art that you can do in Toon Boom. So there's bitmap, vector, and pencil, and there's different variants to those. So what I need to make, I need to choose between textured pencil or textured...
There we go. So that's a little sneak peek of Paper. She's absolutely lovely. Check her out. Just had lunch and watched the new job actions they're coming out with next expansion. Makes me want to level up Summoner all the way. Nice! Well, Summoner levels up at the same as Scholar. So if you're level 61 on Scholar, you'll be level 61 on Summoner. And if you're level 71 on Summoner, you'll be level 61 on Scholar. So it goes up together. All you have to do is make sure that you do the class quests to get the spells. So you don't actually have to worry about doing an extra class as well. So that's good. And Scholar is a healer, whereas Summoner is DPS. So yeah, they work together quite nicely. It's life. Look how pretty it got. I think maybe level 71 on both. Yeah, I mean, Scholar is such a different class to White Mage, which a lot of people start with. It's much more about... Oh look, they've changed the colour of the thingy again. It's much more about proactive healing rather than reactive healing. It's all about buffing and shields. So Astrologian is really about buffs and some shields. Scholar is the other way around. It's much more shields with some buffs. And then White Mage is just straight cure, 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 cure. So once you get that down, it's much easier.
Sounds like something other Final Fantasy player taught you.
Does indeed. I wonder who that could have been. I pay attention. I can feel all of the revitalised elements working in harmony. I've always believed Eden had the power to restore the empty, but I never expected it to happen so quickly. I'm going to be sassy. I think we owe it all to Gaia's skills with a hammer. I'm normally not quite so sassy with Elle. She's normally the one that picks the nicer answers, but she does get sassy sometimes. Soraya is a real sassy one. If there's a sassy or rude answer, that's the one she tends to give. Hammer? Whatever are you talking about? I'm a woman of gentle birth. Hardly the sort to be swinging around such a rude thing about. Elle must be imagining things. Hee hee. Astrologian is my favourite healer class until possibly Sage. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to Sage, but I've seen so many people want to play Sage, I think it's going to cause healer queues to go through the roof. I wonder if the effects from the rebalanced ether will spread to the rest of the empty. Perhaps we'll just have to wait and see. Besides, I'm sure we could all do with a rest. His little proud face. I must say, Reen, it's refreshing to see you take a more measured approach for a change. Well, if my experience here has taught me anything, it's that I shouldn't rush into things unprepared. And I've also learnt that there are some problems that can't be solved alone. Is that so? Since you freed me from Yulmore, I've met all sorts of kind people who've gone out of their way to help me. I thought that I should do everything in my power to repay their kindness and make the world a better place. But now, more than ever, I realise that there's a limit to what I can achieve by myself. Even though I was able to summon Shiva, I couldn't control such vast amounts of ether. If Gaia hadn't been there for me, I might never have returned to normal. I could say the same about you. I was trapped in a nightmare, but you freed me. It seems we're more alike than I thought. We might not be able to do everything by ourselves, but if we look out for each other, then we can face our problems together. That is, if you don't mind. Aww. Friends. No, it's fine. Really. If things don't work out, we can always go our separate ways. But on the other hand, if I can resist the urge to punch you whenever you annoy me, which I must say is quite often, I have no objections to staying around. Aww. You mean it? Aw, thank you, Gaia. Oh, Dad Critty's so proud. Oh, I kind of just want to go and give him a hug. May I suggest we continue the conversation in Armoreng? Though the MT may now support with foliage, the land's normalisation hath but begun, and to linger over long still entaileth risks. Is aught the matter, Thancred? Nothing you need worry about. Let's go. Urianger knows. It's Dad and Papa! And off we go back to Armoreng. Before we do anything else, we should report to Yalfurt. He'll want to know how we've been getting on in the empty. Speaking of Mordsuk, there was a snack of some sort that caught my eye last time. I can't quite describe it, but it looked squidgy. Despite a strong suspicion that I may live to regret it, I'd like to try one. Oh, I think I know the one you mean. They might not be much to look at, but I bet they taste amazing. Perhaps we could also try a pot of those jellied wrigglers, or whatever they're called. I'll even let you take the first bite. Ew, no thank you. First coffee biscuits, now worms and jelly. Heavens forbid the two of you might actually eat some proper food. Ilt, may I ask a favour of thee? Whilst Thancred and I return unto the Crystarium to inform our comrades of our recent exploits, I would have thee accompany Reen and Gaia to Mordsuk. Big nods. Whoosh, let's go. I love this mount. Okay, let's find the outfit. Right. I trust all is well, Miss Gaia. It will be once we get out of this desert town. If I have to spend another night in that dingy little room, I shall scream. I'm terribly sorry to hear the accommodation was less than satisfactory. I'll investigate the availability of more comfortable lodgings post-haste. Yes, I think we'll be staying in Mordsuk, at least for the time being. It might take a while for me to write the report, as our expedition was rather eventful. Hilt, I really appreciate everything you've done, and I'm sorry for all the trouble I've put you through. Still fretting about that, are you? What's done is done. Besides, it all worked out in the end, didn't it? You're right. Now how about that treat we promised ourselves? They might not have coffee biscuits here, but I've heard the wriggler cakes are to die for. Or was that you'll die from eating them? Only one way to find out, I guess. I'm sure that trying the local delicacies will keep us occupied between writing reports and thinking about the next plan of action. Hopefully we'll have another chance to visit the empty to see how things are coming along. and don't even think about leaving me behind. Do 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 do. To unlock the next quest, you must complete the main scenario quest, Echoes of the Fallen Star, which I haven't yet completed. I am quite a way through it though, 80% of the way through it. But I am going to raid out now because I need to get some food. But thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much to everyone that's come in, whether you've lurked, whether you've chatted, people that have followed, Sarah for the raid, Sarah for the sub. It really, really means a lot to me, and thank you so much for being here. It's really wonderful, and I'm 3 away now from 250, and when we hit 250, I'm going to do a 12-hour stream to celebrate. So absolutely, you know, and if anyone has come in and they kind of want to stick around and get to know my community a bit more, you're welcome, Jada. That's the link for my Discord. We talk about... oh, that's fine, Anna, I'll see you later. And yeah. So we're going to be doing a lot of stuff. We do stuff in the Discord. We talk about food. We talk about games. We support one another, and we just have fun in there. But yeah, so thank you for being here. I'm going to eat something. I will be around later. I just won't be streaming. So if anyone wants to join me, all the details will be in my Discord of what I'm doing. But I'll probably be carrying on some more of this. But let's see who's on at the moment. I'll tell you what, we're going to go raid Rose Nessa. Now, she's pushing for partner. She's absolutely lovely. Really, really nice person. You won't regret going and following her. And yeah, I'll probably be back on DBD, Jada, to be perfectly honest. That's probably what I'll be doing. But yeah, so I will see you with Rose. Hold on, let me just... hold on. It's being a bit silly. So this is the raid call for followers. And this is the sub-raid, so if you want to use that, feel free. We'll go over and check out Rose. As I say, she's pushing for partner at the moment, and she's absolutely wonderful. Really, really genuinely nice person. She's playing Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild at the moment, so it's not too wildly different a game. Although it is a different game, it's not too wildly different. So yeah, I will see you over there, and give her all the love and support you gave me. And I'll see you Tuesday. Bye!
Elsie, you done spooked me. How are you? How's your day? Good to see you. Have you ever tried to hook him with no clothes on? I'm gonna try that right now, you know? That's fantastic. I love these little tidbits that you have. But hi, how are you? The little gems have come to